What is art to me?
I think it's a great opportunity for folks to express themselves.
Self-expression, I guess, is usually what most people think of when they think of art.
Like coloring and designs.
Art is like colorful stuff.
Drawing pictures. Drawing and painting.
I think people, when they think of art, they do tend to have a more glorified view of art. Well, that's for rich people. Rich people buy art.
Art can really be anything.
Any medium, any fun, creative thing.
Art is a way of life.
LC Valley Rocks is an art abandonment project.
You paint rocks, and then you hide rocks, and you find rocks, and if you're nice enough, you post them to our Facebook page. So we're basically just trying to put something beautiful out into the community to brighten someone's day.
I think that the one thing that is unique about the LC Valley Rocks is that it really has kind of distilled art back down to what it really is, which is creating beauty, and it's a rock, so no one has to take it too seriously. LC Valley Rock started when there was a couple sisters that went to Whidbey Island.
Tracy Center and Carrie Center, and found a rock there.
I just found a rock!
Then came to Mindy and said, hey, this is something that we think would be super neat in the community.
I thought to myself, boy, Mindy would love this idea. We should take this idea home with us.
My name is Mindy Van Horn, and I am an admin for the LC Valley Rocks page, as well as co-owner of Art on Court and the Fourth Wall Gallery in Lewiston, Idaho.
And I contacted Mindy and suggested that we try to start this project here, and we decided we were going to do it.
Tracy sent me pictures of what she found on Facebook.
And so the three of them together decided that they were going to start a little art abandonment group that has now grown to what we have now.
We painted about 100 rocks, and we hit them all over in downtown Lewiston. LC Valley Rocks was born.
It took off like I could never imagine. Never.
There are a lot of us on the page now in the group.
What challenges have there been with the Facebook group? Well,
it's a lot of people, a lot of very active people that have a lot to say and a lot to post.
Like any large group, there's always going to be challenges.
Trying to get people to understand if you put a rock in a park and somebody picks it up, that's it. If you set it down and you walk away, it's not yours anymore.
You're doing it because you want to share that with somebody, and you don't necessarily have to get any accolades back for that.
Also, we're concerned with lawnmowers. As the summer comes, we're afraid that lawnmowers might run over. We don't want any expensive equipment destroyed from our rocks.
I don't want LC Valley Rocks to be the reason that a $3,000 lawnmower is now not operational.
We haven't come across anything at this point yet. Our larger mowers will go straight over those, and so there hasn't been a big issue. I'm guessing that we've probably picked up a few rocks here and there and moved them off to the side. Most of the rocks are being hid near something where we maybe have a tree ring. Them being painted, they're a lot easier to see when these guys are pushing mowers on the ground.
We're not trying to tell people what they can and can't do, but we do have guidelines for a reason because we don't want to be a nuisance to the community.
Our administrators and so many people who love this project so much, they're terrified we're going to get shut down. There's no reason for us to get shut down, and like I said, I don't think it's realistically going to happen, but boy, wouldn't that suck.
How serious are the challenges in the group? Short answer, they're not anymore.
We're just trying to keep it fun and light and easy.
The pages really had some growing pains, and I think now it's really leveled out. The art abandonment project is an all ages project. Strangers are getting together and helping each other over, something as little as painted rocks in the community.
There's been a lot of new relationships formed in this group with this movement.
It's also fun because I've met a lot of people.
I've made a ton of friends doing this.
Really, it's for everybody.
I love what it's done for our community.
The Fourth Wall did a fundraiser for CASA in April, CASA Rocks. We had 45 artists that donated up to 3 rocks apiece.
I'm the chair of the board of 2nd Judicial District CASA.
Our front room was not big enough to hold that many people.
Oh, I can't even believe the turnout we've had.
We raised $2,772.47 for CASA. $2,501 of that were from the silent auction for the rocks.
A couple of those rocks went for $100 a piece. $100 for, you know, a rock yay big with a painting on it. And I'm not gonna argue with that, they're beautiful.
Why do I participate in this project? Because I love it.
So awesome to find rocks.
I think it's the greatest thing that's ever come to this valley.
Once you find a rock, you're hooked. Whether it's the most beautiful rock you've ever seen, or it's a rock that was obviously painted by a 2-year-old, you know, you get to see it and think, man, that's so cool.
I think rocks are very special because every time you see somebody find a rock, little or big, they still don't care if it's not bad or good. They just light up with excitement.
Every single time you put a rock down to hide it, when you step away from that rock, you know somebody's gonna find that and smile.
That's where I get my joy, is seeing their joy.
The bottom line is just gonna be, it makes people happy.
I think when we discovered how happy it made us over at Whidbey Island to find these rocks, well, man, we wanted to start painting rocks right away.
The project that inspired LC Valley Rocks, which was Whidbey Island Rocks.
So much struggle is not my fault. All this I lose my friends, I lost my baby, that was looking right.
I think there were lots of rock groups popping up across the country. Not as many, I think, took off as fast as ours did.
I think they're up to 22,000.
23,000 members in less than a year. Huge group. The Darnell family were the ones who kind of founded the group.
Scott Darnell. My daughter really pushed my wife and I to start a rock page.
My name is Bailey.
Well, when you talk to my daughter, you'll see why she is very persistent.
This is my mom, but my mom...
She has a vision or a mission. She's not gonna stop talking about it over and over.
She always wears her glasses.
Or sometimes it drives you insane.
And she always has her hair shade her.
But I don't know how to set up a Facebook page.
I was really excited when I heard about it, so I was like, we gotta do this, we have to do this.
And so we opened a Facebook page called Whidbey Island Rock.
Bailey wanting to start a group here, and then Scott just hit the ground running from there.
We just did a fundraiser.
And we raised almost $3,200.
All of which went to Relay for Life.
It's giving back to the community. It's getting us out, it's getting us into the parks, it's getting us walking, spending time with your family, meeting new people. Yeah, I have friends now because of it. It's kind of cool.
I really enjoy the reaction or the response that I get from people finding them.
It makes me incredibly happy.
Man, I just love it. Whidbey Island's my home, so it's got a really special place in my heart for it, and I'm just so passionate about it, and I think it brings a lot of happiness to a lot of people.
Well, I do it because of my daughter. I mean, she's the inspiration, she's the joy. Every night she sits at the coffee table, and every night she paints.
It makes me feel really happy and joyful, I guess. I like it because it kind of brings the community together. Like, I can go to these parties and I now know people and that I wouldn't have known before.
There are so many rock groups.
I know that Everett Rocks, Tacoma Rocks, a lot of rock groups out of Washington, Portland.
There's Fidago right off of Whidbey Island in Anacortes, the Lewiston Rock Group, Port Angeles. Vancouver has a really, really big group.
There's a list. We help start rock groups other different states in Idaho and in Oregon. We've helped start ones in Texas. We have ones in Jacksonville, Florida, Ohio Rocks, which is the largest in the nation now. You know, there's no competition. We can spread the joy, and everybody can do this worldwide. I mean, it's amazing. Spirits are being lifted no matter where you go.